Hi, everyone. How are you? Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? Please go ahead and type in the chat, say hello. Let me know where you're listening from. Welcome to the Idea to Reality Live webinar. I'm very excited to be here with you today. Oops, I turned my camera off by accident. I hope you can all see me. Hello. Please let me know where you are listening from. There is a chat box right below the video. And feel free to type in whatever questions you have or just say hello and let me know where you're listening, where you're hanging out with us from. We have members from Canada, Vancouver, Toronto, different parts of the world. So say hello and let me know where you're from. I'm very excited to be hosting this live Idea to Reality webinar today. And really, I want to show you the techniques that I employ pretty much on a daily basis to help me achieve everything that I have created, the network, the Ladies Who Lunch Network, even in my personal day-to-day life, all by using the three-step formula that I'm going to share with you today. So I'm in the process of becoming techie. You see how I didn't say I'm not very good at Google Hangouts? I'm in the process of becoming techie, so bear with me. I am going to do my best to share my screen because I have a great presentation for you guys. Last time I didn't share the screen and all you saw was my face, which I guess was okay, but I really want you to see the screen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit share screen and I'll be able to share today's presentation with you. So here we go. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that you can see my screen now, and I'm just gonna bring up our presentation for today. Here we go. So welcome everyone to Idea to Reality. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Maria Kritikos. I'm the founder of the LWL Network. Today we're going to be talking about the law of attraction, one of my favorite topics. And I'm really going to help you learn how to attract anything that you want easily and effortlessly. So welcome again. Today I'm going to be sharing the three-step formula. I know that you're going to find this webinar useful, and I'd love for you guys to stay on until the end of the webinar because I have an exciting offer for you. So let's get started. How many times have you heard yourself saying like, oh my God, that was serendipity, or what a coincidence, or that just felt like it was meant to be, or everything just fell into place? Or it might not be you, but we have a lot of people like this in our lives that are constantly negative, and I call them negative Nellies. I try not to have too many of them in my life. And these people just keep attracting negative things into their life over and over and over again. And you wonder why, but really the reason is these are both examples of the law of attraction in action. So over the next 45 minutes, I'm going to help you understand why some people keep attracting negative things into their life. But more importantly, I want to teach you how to start attracting what it is that you do want. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the Hangout, I've been using the law of attraction very actively for the last 2 years to create the Ladies Who Lunch Network from really nothing into what it is today. And we are getting close to 200 members. In today's Hangout, I want to teach you the principles of the law of attraction and how you can apply them not only to your business, but also to your personal life. So who am I and why am I qualified to teach this stuff? Well, besides being a mommy, that's a picture of my beautiful little man. His name is Andrew. He's 9. We're doing a photo shoot here called Jump for Joy. One of the members of LWL does these amazing photo shoots. And if you're ever in Vancouver, you need to check her out, Jump for Joy Project. And I think she travels around the world as well. So keep your eye on the Jump for Joy Project. I'm also a real estate agent. And of course, I'm the founder of the Ladies Who Lunch Network. But more importantly, I am a certified law of attraction facilitator. And I teach people really that anything is possible. You can achieve whatever dream that you set your mind to. And that's really the motto of the Ladies Who Lunch Network. So here we are. This is a group of our fabulous ladies at a lunch that we had here in Vancouver. And it's just amazing to see. It's amazing to see how something which was just an idea went from nothing to what it is today. And I'll show you how I did that using the three-step formula that you can always take with you wherever you go. So for those of you that don't know me, here's my little man again. My background is education. I used to be a high school teacher. I taught French and Spanish. I left the teaching profession to start my own school. I had a English as a second language teacher, not teacher training center, English as a second language school where we taught international students English. Then after that, I started a teacher training center with my sister Joanna, which most of you know through the Ladies Who Lunch Network. She turned her idea into reality really by being around like-minded women, by coming to the events, by hearing all the inspiring stories of the network. And she, check her blog out. It's called Inspiration Mecca, inspirationmecca.com. So to make a long story short, I got married. I got my real estate license because why? Because I wanted more freedom. I wanted more freedom to spend with my son. And that's why I got my real estate license, really, to have more flexibility. So I was married for 5 years, and that came to a crashing halt one day. And to make a very long story short, I went from living a very comfortable lifestyle to being homeless and I had to sleep on my mom's couch for a year. And a lot of people don't know that story about me, but I do share it because I want people to know that I was not handed everything. Everything that I have created, I've done on my own, and I know you can as well. So that's my story in a nutshell. And I tell this story. It's hard to tell it because you come from a place of being exposed and you feel vulnerable. However, I do believe that when we share a part of ourselves and we really open up about our story and who we are, there's no need to be embarrassed about it. I was embarrassed about it for a really long time, but it makes us who we are. And not only that, but it really connects us to another human being. It's only in the sharing of ourselves that we can truly form authentic connections with one another. So that's why I share a little bit of my story. But I picked myself up, I changed my thoughts, I changed the words that I was using, and I created the network. And today my passion is really to help other women turn any idea they have into a reality, and really to help them understand that anything is possible. I always say every morning is a gift. When we wake up and our feet touch the ground, every morning is a gift. And I say we have two choices. We can continue to sleep with our dreams. It's one of my favorite quotes, or we can wake up and chase them. And that's what we're doing here today. So my mission is to teach women not to be held back by limiting beliefs. I always say there's two things that stop people from achieving whatever it is they want. The first is fear, and the second is themselves and their own thoughts and what they're telling, what you're telling yourself about you, what you can and what you can't do. So let's continue with more of the law of attraction, how we can use it today to get whatever it is that we want. So what is the law of attraction? Well, here's the definition. The definition of the law of attraction, you can go ahead and take notes, is really whatever I give my attention, energy, and focus to in my life, whether personal, business, whatever the case may be, I get more of the same. And here's the clincher. You get more of the same, whether it's positive or negative. So let's talk about the word vibe. We use the word vibe to describe a mood or feeling. I'm sure you've all used it before. I know vibe is a cute four-letter word, like I say, but it really comes from the word vibration. And there are only two kinds of vibrations that we can have, and those are positive or negative. And it's really about a choice. So let's talk about some foods, not foods. I must be hungry. Moods. Let's talk about some moods that cause you to send a negative vibe. When you're feeling things like anger, frustration, guilt, anxiety, these are all words that cause you to send a negative vibe. How about some positive ones? Let's brainstorm some positive vibes. I would say like happiness, joy, excitement, elation, passion. These feelings will all cause you to send a positive vibration. So what's the big deal? You're saying, Maria, I'm sending a vibe. Well, this is the big deal. Law of attraction is in this room right now. I wish I could prove it to you. I can't, but I do know that when I use it, it works. And I know, and I promise you, and I'm going to share some of the testimonials with the former students of Idea to Reality that have employed these techniques and have seen the results. So I know that you can have the same results if you apply what I'm going to teach you today. And you know what? I want you to feel free to send me an email, maria@ladieswholunchnetwork.com, and let me know how it's going. So what is the job description for the law of attraction? The law of attraction has a very, very simple job description. It just matches vibrations. I'm sure we've all had long and complicated job descriptions. Me, for example, my job description is I help with event planning. I'm in charge of membership, many, many, many things. However, the law of attraction has a very, very, very simple job description, and that's simply to match vibrations. That's it. So you're probably thinking, okay, so what if it's a positive vibration? Does it match it? Of course. What if it's a negative vibration? Does it match it? Yes, it does match it. And that's where the key is that law of attraction does not have a brain. It's simply matching your vibration and giving you more of the same. So that's the key here today, everyone. Again, the law of attraction has a very simple job description. It's just matching vibrations. It's a matcher. This is probably the most important sentence of the whole webinar, and this is very important to get. So I want you to always remember that at every moment you are sending a negative or positive vibration, and at every moment the law of attraction is responding to your vibration by giving you more of the same. So you're probably thinking, okay, great, Maria, but I didn't put the vibe out that I wanted to attract that client that would cancel. Well, I want to explain to you why you're getting the results that you might be getting. And it's really simple. It's about the words that you are using. The words that you are using are forming the thoughts that you're having, which cause you to send out the vibes, which in turn will give you your end result, whether positive or negative. So again, words that we use cause us to form thoughts, which cause us to emit a vibe, which of course is going to give us either positive or negative result. So again, we just work backwards. If we have a negative result, we're like, why do I feel like this? Well, it's because I was sending a negative vibe. Why was I sending a negative vibe? Because I was having a negative thought. And here is the key. Why was I having a negative thought? Because you were using a word that you shouldn't have been using. And I'm going to teach you the 3 words to avoid using. Here we go, everyone. There's a stat done that says that most of us use these words 300 times before noon. It's incredible. It's incredible the things that we tell ourselves. I mean, if we wrote down what we told ourselves about us, what we believe that we can't do, it's really incredible. These are the 3 words that you have to stop using because every time you use these words, you give attention to what you don't want. And I'll go into a little more detail, but the 3 words to avoid using are don't, not, and no. So an example would be, oh, I don't want my client to cancel today. I don't want my client to cancel today. But what happens when we say this is that we're sending that vibe of canceling clients. So the result is going to be canceling clients, I promise you. So here is the solution. Say hello to my vibe reset button. I have a ton of these. When something breaks down in my house, I'm not very good at fixing things. I'm in the process of becoming good at fixing things, but I just want to know where the reset button is. I want to know where the reset button is. So let's talk again about how you can reset your results. If you want to reset your results, again, you have to reset your vibe. And if you want to reset your vibe, you have to reset your thoughts. And the way we reset our thoughts is really by choosing the words that we use very carefully. So here's the reset sentence that I promised I was going to teach you today. I love this sentence. I use it all the time. I ask myself this question every day, and I also ask other people. So every time you catch yourself using the words don't, not, no, you might hear my voice in your head, and here's the reset sentence. So what do I want? What do I want? So for example, I might say, I don't want my clients to cancel. Okay, well, what is it that I do want? Well, I would love for them to keep their appointment. Or you might say, I don't want to play phone tag with that person all day. Okay, well, what do you want? I want to be able to connect with them. What else? Let's do a personal one. I don't want a boyfriend that doesn't make me a priority. Aha. What's going to happen is when you use that word don't, that is exactly what you're going to get. So switch it around. So you don't want a boyfriend that's, not going to make you a priority. Okay, what do you want? Okay, I would like a partner that makes me a priority. Perfect. Keep focusing on that, because when you keep focusing on that, that's what you're going to get. So here's a quick recap. At every moment, including right now, everyone has a mood or feeling. And that mood or feeling is causing you to send a vibe. There are only 2 kinds of vibes that you can send, positive and negative. When are we sending out a vibe? All the time, all the time. And the law of attraction simply matches it. So again, your words form your thoughts, which cause you to send out vibes, which cause you to get the results, positive or negative. When you go from what you don't want to what you do want, the words are going to change. And I promise you the results are going to change. So many of us are constantly telling people what we don't want, or, constantly complaining about things. Next time you're with a friend and they're complaining or they're telling you what you don't want, just ask them the question, what is it that you do want? And see what happens. Many people haven't been asked this question before. So what we've learned so far is that the law of attraction is working all the time, whether we know it or not, or really whether we like it or not. But the good news is that we can tap into it deliberately. And today, like I promised, I'm going to teach you a formula. And the best part about a formula is that it never expires. Okay, you can use it over and over and over again. So how do you start attracting what it is that you do want? Now we're ready to start attracting what we do want. How do you start turning that idea that you have into reality? How do I find that ideal partner, or that dream career, or start that business idea that I've had? Well, here it is. Like I promised, today I'm going to teach you the 3-step formula. If you want to learn the 3-step formula in greater detail, I'm offering the online training called Idea to Reality. In the course, there is a 10-page workbook. We take all the 3 steps that I'm going to teach you today very briefly, but we really break them down into detail. So if you're interested in the course, I want you to come to the course with whatever it is that you want to attract, and I promise I will teach you how. So step number 1, take notes if you like, everyone. The most important thing is to identify your desire. It's really getting clear on what it is that you want. And in the course, I have an exercise that will help you do that. So always take it back to, what is it that I want? Don't focus on what you don't want. Tell me what you want. Step number 2, give your desire attention. You have to give it attention. In the course, we do something called contrast through clarity, and getting really clear about what we want. And then how do we give it attention? Well, we think about it, we tell people about it, we put it in what we call our vibrational bubble, which we learn about in the course. So you have to give your your desire attention. So step 1 and 2 is easy for a lot of people. But here is step number 3. You're thinking, oh my God, what's step number 3? I'm really good at, focusing on what it is that I want. I'm really good at giving it attention. I have my vision boards. I do all of that. But what's the step 3? And why isn't what I want here yet? So here's step number 3. Step number 3 is the most important step in the formula, and that is allowing. And a lot of people have difficulty with this one, including myself. But really, this is the most important step. And we have an amazing class in Idea to Reality that really focuses on allowing. I give you the tools to allow, and I teach you how to do it. Because this is really the key to manifesting. I don't care how many times you think about something. I don't care how badly you want it. If you are not doing this 3rd step, you're not going to get it. So again, Idea to Reality, we are going to go into the 3-step formula to really get clear on what you want, give it attention, but most importantly, learn how to allow, which is the most important, really, step in the equation. So for those of you that would like more information, you can stay on this page. There is information about the course Idea to Reality right here on the page. You can go to ideatorealitycourse.com. And thank you for hanging out with me today. And for those of you that are live on the webinar today, for those of you that have taken the time to hang out with me, to learn more about Law of Attraction, and to take the next step in really turning your vision into a reality, turning your ideas into a reality. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And here's my exclusive offer to you. As you know, I've talked about the Ladies Who Lunch Network. It's really a community that will inspire you to live out your dream, to be supported by other women, and really to be inspired, which is the key of LWL. For the first 10 people that sign up for Idea to Reality today on the webinar, I am going to be giving you a 1-year membership into the LWL network, which is a pretty good deal. So it's only for the first 10 people that sign up for Idea to Reality. So Idea to Reality is an online course. It runs for 4 sessions via Google Hangouts, just like this. The cost of the program is $297. What do you get when you sign up for Idea to Reality? As I mentioned, you're going to have a 1-year exclusive membership into our incredible community of game changers, entrepreneurs, philanthropists, idea starters, I call them. Just some amazing women. I promise you, you will meet someone in the network that will change your life. So Idea to Reality is a 4-part training. You can attend from the comfort of your own home. Yes, you can be in your pajamas. It's going to be recorded, so you can watch the trainings as many times as you like, which is really great because sometimes we miss something the first time, we even miss it the second time. So you can watch as many times as you like. You will also have access to a private Google Plus community where you can ask me any question that you like about Idea to Reality, about the Law of Attraction, about how to manifest your desires. So again, for the first 10 people that sign up for the course, I am offering a 1-year exclusive membership into the LWL network. It's an online community, and I promise you are going to love it. So Everyone, it was great to hang out with you today. Please, let's go over to the Q&A on the webinar if you have any questions. I am here, so go ahead and type in any questions that I can answer for you about Law of Attraction, about the Ladies Who Lunch Network, about really whatever it is that you want to ask me. So feel free to type in your questions in the chat, and I am here for you. I'm going to stop screen sharing now. And hopefully you'll be able to see my face again. Hi. So I'm just going to head over to the page and see if there's any questions. Your questions in the chat, and I am here for you. I'm going to stop screen sharing now. All right. Here I am. And hopefully you'll be able to see my face again. Hi. So I'm just going to head over to the page and see if there's any questions. All right, everyone, it was a pleasure to hang out with you today. I do hope you take advantage of the offer Idea to Reality, which will also include a one-year membership to LWL. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat. I will be on for a few more minutes and answering any questions you may have. And also, if you want to send me an email, it's maria@ladieswholunchnetwork.com. So keep dreaming, stay fabulous, keep dreaming with your eyes wide open, and know that anything is possible. I believe in you, and I know that you can accomplish whatever it is that you want. So until next time, have an amazing day. Bye, everyone.